and welcome to class. We are lifting today, so set your watches for traditional strength training. You can make it cross training if you want. Either way, you're still going to get the count for today, okay? It's going to work on your watch. It's going to count for your workout for today. So, sweat towel, water, variety of weights. I have 5s, 8s, 10s, 12s, 15s for today. We're going to warm up. I'm going to take you through 8 exercises. They're going to be 45 seconds of work, 15 seconds rest. We repeat those exercises 3 times. So we're going 3 sets of work today. Take about 30 minutes, and we'll stretch you out, okay? So we will work full body, and as long as you have all your stuff ready to go, you're playing some music, we will begin. And one more thing to do before we start. We have our card, our word of the day. Read it, say it out loud. Ooh, can you read it? No. There we go, right enough. I am uplifted. Kind of appropriate for a lifting day, right? I rise above to bring joy and happiness. Remember that today and the rest of the week. So we have, I am worthy, I am well-rounded, and now I am uplifted. I love these words. Hopefully you're enjoying them too. It's just nice to kind of root yourself in a word, and when you're having a bad moment of your day, or even a highlight of your day, you can either remind yourself if it's a low point, no, I'm uplifted, I can rise above this. Or maybe it's a high point and you're like, I am uplifted, I rose above, and you can be grateful for that. So I like these grounding words of the day. We'll do it all month. If you haven't joined us yet, that's what we're doing. Make sure you tune in every single day. Start your watches, weights are out. I babbled just long enough for you to get out your weights and your water and your sweat towel. Let's start with our warm up. All right, we've got squat, stand up, twist, squat, stand up, full pivot, twist, okay? If you want to, you can even take prisoner arms. I did take out my mat today too, guys, just by the way. We are only on the ground, I think, for 2 exercises. 2. You're gonna just love me. I actually put today's workout together. I had something planned that I got from the lift format, and I was like, you know what, too complicated. It's too confusing. It was like increasing and decreasing reps, and I said, nope, I put this together for you today. Hope you enjoy it. It's almost like one of the boot camps that I used to do. All right, reverse lunges. Getting yourselves set in the lower body. Might even make changes in the middle of the workout. You just never know. Pay attention. Stay tuned. We'll find out. 2 more lunges to the back of the room. Shoulders stacked over your hips. Start drawing in your abdominals. Let's take a big side lunge. Step in, chest opener. Side lunge. Center. Don't step in, just come center. Side lunge, sway. Open. Side lunge, sway. Open. One more. We're going to come down to the ground, so if you want to use your mat, you can. Otherwise, we're going to walk to a down dog. From your down dog, plank. Back to down dog, plank. When you come into your down dog, your chin stays slightly lifted, so your blood doesn't pull to your head, but you pull your shoulder blades together. You feel your shoulder blades as you reach up, you retract your shoulder blades back. Fingertips are forward, tailbones lifted, belly button drawn in. From here, walk your feet in wide. We're going to take that beautiful forward fold and adding on a twist as an option. Alternating sides. We're rotating through our spine again as we lengthen the back of our legs, which also opens up our glutes and our lower back. Okay. There's purpose and function behind everything that we do. You can do all the work you want for the vanity, but at the end of the day, it's all about function and how your body is working inside and out. Both hands to the floor, drop your chin and roll it on up. We want to be able to move for a long time to come, yes? All right, first exercise, we are grabbing a lighter weight, I'm actually gonna grab my 5s to start. We have 45 seconds of work, so I know that's gonna be more than like 10 reps. My body, I'm used to lifting about 10 reps at a time, okay? Working at 30 seconds at a time maybe. This is 15 more seconds, it's gonna be more reps. So I'm gonna lighten up just a little bit. Normally I would grab an 8. We're gonna do a Y press. Your palms are turned in. You're making the letter Y. Your elbows come in kind of towards your rib cage, and then you come out like a Y, okay? Your palms, your grip is flipped. Usually we're here, okay? We're flipped. So we're gonna work a little bit different rotation in the shoulders here. I need you to listen to your body. Start lighter. You can always grab something heavier. I know I usually say the opposite. It's your shoulders, it's a joint. So let's keep it light to begin with. 45 seconds, ready, set, begin. So you might hear gongs and lasers. That's my timer. This feels pretty light, but I'll let you know at the end of 45 seconds how it's feeling, okay? So slight angle to the corners of your room where the ceiling meets the wall, okay? You've got a slight bend in your knees, standing tall, otherwise tailbone tucked under or engaged. You're working your shoulders. Do you feel it in your biceps? Do you feel it in your triceps? Shoulders are the main mover. Make sure I don't have anything funky going on my screen. Shoulders are the main mover. Biceps and triceps are helping, and yes, they're starting to burn. 3, 2, 1. That was 45 seconds. If that felt good, stick with it. If it didn't, I'm going to ask you to switch it out next set, okay? We're going to go into a curtsy curl. Curtsy curl. But a weight for biceps. Alternating sides. Curtsy, stand, hammer curl. Curtsy, stand, hammer curl. The timer is running now. So as soon as you see it and you know it, do it. Elbows tucked in as you hammer curl. Weight straight down, straight from your side on the curtsy. Step up into your front heel. Toes forward on your front standing leg. Back leg balances you. As you bend at the knee, keep your chest up and come into a curtsy or a bowler's lunge, whichever you'd like to call it. Breathing, working upper and lower combination. Finish up, other side if you're not even. The laser means you're done. All right, front loaded squat just means we're gonna hold something in the front. So I'm gonna grab my heavier weight, load it right here at my chest, and a regular squat. Toes forward, tailbone back. Shoulders stacked over my hips. Tailbone goes down and back. Drive back up through my heels. Squeeze my legs, squeeze my butt, okay? You look like, your squats look like mine. That's what you need to do, mimic me. The weight stays at your chest. So if you find that your weight's like tilting forward when you come down like this, you need to hold it in tight towards your chest. Keep your torso upright, because you're probably sinking back in some way, shape, or form. Try to stay tall for your spine. And that was your last one. Good job, good job. I can go heavier on that one. Thinking about it, probably will. Next up, bent over tricep extension. So pick a good weight. Your triceps are pretty strong, or if you want to work the back of your arms, pick a good weight, 45 seconds, bend over, hike them up, kick them back, control and squeeze. Common thing we do is this. We rock and we swing. Try to kick back and control your body. Tighten your abs. Squeeze your glutes. Anchor your feet on the floor as you squeeze and kick back. Squeeze and kick back. Chest is out. Shoulder blades are pulled together. If you're rounded like this, fix yourself. Chest out. Shoulder blades pull back. Kick back for 8 more seconds. This is a long one. I can feel it. I picked the right weight. And time. Did you pick the right weight? Keep assessing yourself, okay? Whew. Make sure your space is cleared. We are going into a sumo front raise. Woo. Sumo squat. Front raise while you're down. Okay, so one weight, head to head, down, lift, lower, stand. It is a hold, lift, lower. Core is working. Shoulders stacked over your hips. Keep your heels on the floor. Open your knees to the back wall. Squeeze your butt, squeeze your thighs. 15 seconds is a really quick transition. Are you sweating yet? I know. Breathing heavy. We're working quickly together. All the moves. Back to back. Getting a lot of burn for our buck right now. Getting a lot of work in, a lot of repetitions. Go ahead and stop. In at once. I'm going to my fives. So you just heard me, I'm lightening up. New move. Working our core. Bend in half, proud chest. Open, come back. Open, come back. As soon as you see it and you know it, do it. Maybe you want to start here. That might be a good idea. Okay, so we're not only working our core, but our back. So I dropped my weights. I'm just going to do this body weight. Threes actually would be really good right now, so I'll know next time through grabbing threes. I knew with lengthening of the extremities, our wings are out to the side. So this is more than just a fly. We are twisting just a little bit at the top. You feel your obliques, and roll up, release your back. 9. Coming down to the floor, on your knees, I would recommend. We have something called renegade rows. You're in a plank position on your knees. You're going to row one weight at a time. I'm going to show it to you as soon as you see it and you know it, do it. Okay? Row. Row. You're pulling the weight towards your hip. You can do this on your toes. You feel really confident, you're not rocking your body. So, knees or toes are wide. Row. Row. Butt is down. Hips are tilted. Forward. Core is tight. If you find your hips rocking side to side, definitely come down to your knees, okay? You want to try to keep everything steady and stable as you row and pull using your back muscles. Core is working here. And time. Are you glad those are over? I love and hate those, I'll be honest. Okay, we have a seesaw next, meaning you're going to be on your elbows in an elbow plank. You have an option to hold your plank, otherwise you're going to roll your ankles forward, roll back. Roll your ankles forward to your tippy toes and then back. So from the balls of your feet to your toes. Perfect plank position. Tuck your hips, tilting towards your chin just a little bit. Tuck your butt, tilt your chin, tilt your hips. Okay? Chin up. Stop looking at your knees and your toes. The seesaw, forward and back. Worst case, you're here holding on your knees or your toes. Okay. If this feels too wonky for you, more work. That was it. That was move number 8. Everything goes on repeat from here. So let's stand up and collect ourselves. I'm going to give you a little break. Swipe, sweat, figure out your weight situation. I'm going to figure out mine. I'm going to grab my threes. So set yourself back up. Set your weights out of the way. Set yourself back up. Move that there. I said I was going to get a heavier weight for my squats, so I'll do that now. Okay, here I am. I'm still here. Let's go ahead and go through set 2. Y raises. I'm going to stick with my 5s. I think that felt pretty good. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. 10 seconds. Get yourself set up. We'll flop all by the clock. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Set number 2. Second set, best set, right? Usually second set's a pretty good one because we know what we're doing. We still have some strength. And the third set brings a whole new challenge, right? So remember, palms are facing in. You're making a Y. Tuck your tailbone under. Slight bend in your knees. Yesterday we did mind class. Many of you joined us. If you didn't, go back and do it tomorrow. I promise you it'll feel good after this. If you did it with us already and you want to do it tomorrow, repeat it. We'll feel good after today, I promise. 3, 2, and 1. Curtsy hammer curls. And you go a little heavier. I think. Can't remember now what I did on my first round. Maybe it was these. Probably was these. Okay, curtsy stand curl. Ready, set, go. When you stand up, your feet are just below your hips. Elbows tucked in. Hammer curl with a straight wrist. Your shoulders. So what I mean by that is my wrist and my weights make the letter T. And come back down, okay? Sometimes people crank their wrists this way. Keep your wrist back. Make a T. Hammer towards your shoulders, back down. Finish off to the side you need to, and time. Woo! Front loaded squat, heavy weight, whatever you got, whatever your heaviest is. You can even hold 2 weights right here if you need to. If the top load really bothers you, lower down to a suitcase squat. Ready, set, begin. Put your heels on the ground. Chest up. So why did I choose a top loaded squat today? If you're doing a suitcase, like I said, that's fine. A lot of times it's postural, which is why you don't want to hold the weight in front of you, okay? That's why I chose this. I want to keep our posture up. I want to work on form. Focus on your legs pushing or tight. You can probably say there's a difference between that and a suitcase squat. We want them to be the same at some point, where your suitcases are just as tall and upright, but sometimes we hunch. Okay, bent over triceps. Woohoo! Ready, set, begin. Shoulder blades pull together, flat back. Chin up. Long neutral spine, straight spine. Elbows are hiked up. You're kicking back. Kicking back. Engage your abs. Keep your body tight. You swing and squeeze. Control the back of the arm. You're either going through the motion or you're making a muscle. What are you doing? Control it. Squeeze it. 3, 2, and time. Good job, good job, good job. The laser beam. Sumo front raise. I'm gonna go up and wait a little bit. I think I went out of order. No, I didn't. Good. Ready, set, sumo down, lift to shoulder height, come back up. Toes are turned out, hips are open, knees are pulled to the back of the room. Tall posture, shoulders are stacked over the hips. We're breathing. One more seconds here. Three, 2, 1. Renegade rows are next. This is a back row. If you have something heavy, grab it. I grab my heavier ones. Remember, feet wide, knees wide. You're rolling towards your hip. One weight at a time, trying not to rock your body. If you need to, come to a tabletop position. All fours, hands underneath your shoulders, knees underneath your hips. That's beginning position. Then, knee plank. Then, toe plank. If you cannot come down on your knees, you're doing a bent over alternating row. But I'd like you to do this because because we're working your abdominals. This is bonus core work. 5 more seconds. You can stay with me. Come on. Laser beam time. Okay. Now, seesaws. On your elbows. On your toes, rolling your ankles. We begin in 3, 2, 1. So roll it forward, roll it back. You are a dart or a torpedo. Going forward and back. Forward and back. Flat as a board. Yes, they're challenging, so if you need to take a knee and pause and then come back, you can, or if you just want to pause and plank and hold, that's fine too. We're going to go through everything one more time. Stay with me. And time, laser beam. Swipe your sweat, drink a little bit of water. Let's go back to wide presses. I'll give you a little break, small one. And then we go. I think I finally have my space like nice and set up. Typically on my lift days, I make a nice mess. Try to get better about lining up my weights along the side. If I have a break like this, I get to line them up. When you go back to back, sometimes you can't. So, as you're finishing today, when you're done with your weights, just kind of take them off to the side or put them away as you're finishing, and then you're clean. You gotta have a process to it, right? All right, I'm gonna drink some water. We're gonna go again. Y raises. Y press. I'm gonna go heavier this time. I'm gonna try it. Are you ready? I'm gonna give you 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Whoop, I said it's one heavier. They're right here, the weights that I haven't used yet. So Y press. Feet on your hips. Knees slightly bent. Elbow tucked under. Abdominals engaged. Press, control. Press, control. Think about this if you've ever seen people at a gym, maybe you have the equipment at your house, and they put like a cable on each corner of like one of those big long rectangle frames, and they're pulling the cables, right? You just happen to be pressing. Work both. Go ahead and stop. So say work both sides of that movement, which are, oh my gosh, I forgot one thing on the last set. I forgot to do these on the last set. Okay, we'll add them in here and we won't worry that we missed it on the last set. Let's move on to hammer, curl, curtsies, go. Sorry, I forgot those. You remember them and you're like, hey Trace, we forgot these. So we'll get 2 sets of it in. Maybe at the very end I'll do an extra. So why not? Maybe we'll use it as a stretch. So I'm moving pretty slow, but if you want to pick up your pace in this one, pick up your pace. Otherwise, slow and controlled wins the race too. With all the movement today, if you're lifting heavy, control it. And even if you have some lighter weights, if you don't have all your heavy weights out, or you don't have that equipment yet at home, actually the slower you lift, the lighter weights and control and contract, the better. Okay, now it's time. Squats. Front loaded squat. Your heavy weight, we go in 5 seconds. Ready, set, begin. Feet are shoulder width. Allow your butt to drop down. Chest stays up. Shoulders over your hips, like you're sitting in a chair. Pretty much like a chair squat. Chair squats are very telling of your posture and where you're tight. If you have trouble getting low, keeping your chest up, it's practice, flexibility, and really just thinking a little bit taller in life. All day long, work on your posture. Pull your shoulder blades back. One more time. Okay. Breathe. I'm going to stick with the same way it's been working for me. Ready, set, begin. Bend over, come back, come back. A lot of repetitions here, a lot of breathing, a lot of squeezing. Put yourself on the floor with your feet. Slight bend in your knees. Big bend at your hips. I want your chest towards the floor. Kick, back. Use the back of your arms. Big squeeze at the top. Neutral neck. So eye gaze is ahead of you. And time. Sumo front raise. We go even heavier this time. Breathe and squat. Lift, lower, rise up. On the rise up, push your heels on the ground, squeeze your butt, squeeze your thighs. Again, go through the motions or make the muscle. Rise up, be uplifted. Halfway there. Got a little heavier or a little harder when I put the heavier weight in. But doable. Think about that. Challenge yourself. 3, 2, 1. Let's add in this core twist. I'm going to try it with the 3s. Put it right back into place where it should have been before coming to the ground. So it's a hinge forward, feet under your hips, like bending your knees. Twist open. So you do want your armpit to kind of open to the side wall. As you lift and fly, twist. You brace yourself through your core. 3s feel much better than 5s for me. And it feels a little bit better than no weight. You got to choose and decide for yourself. I'm not there with you. 10 more seconds. I like this. This is working your core and your back. So, and your shoulder blades, your lower back, your obliques, core. Renegade rows on the floor. Ready, set, go. As soon as you're ready, go. Last set of these. So shoulder blade pulls towards your midline, weight pulls towards your hip, towards your pocket. So if you're lifting up towards your armpit, fix it. Pull back. Pull back. Okay? I like to think about right here in that curvature. That's where my hand's going. Right above your hip bone. Maybe you have a curve there, maybe you don't. I don't know, I do. Sometimes it's a muffin, sometimes it's a curve. And time. We got seesaws, and then we're going to go back and do that core bracer one more time, okay? So, on your elbows, nice solid plank. Begin. Roll forward with your ankles, come back. Rock and roll. Steady and solid. As you're rolling forward and back. Take a knee if you need a knee. Hold a plank if you need a break. Otherwise, I want your full range right here. Try it with me. 4, 11 more seconds. Woohoo! There was the gong. There's the laser. Let's stand up. Do our move for our core one more time so we are even We didn't miss a beat, and then we will stretch out, okay? How's everything feeling? Hopefully fatigued at this point. Bend forward. Open, shut. Open, shut. So I would say what's not moving, your hip down to your foot. Nothing's moving, straight. A little bend in the legs, but they're straight to the ground. We're not twisting or turning or moving our body like this, okay? It's just upper torso from above the hip. That's it, it's moving. And it's your range of motion. You can't make it to here, or if you can only make it to here, that's fine. Just make it to there. Try to open up your armpit to the sidewall. Squeeze your shoulder blade. Torso twist and done. I really like that move. It's new, never done it. I really like it. For these reasons, I like to work my back. Definitely back centric, you work your back. Focus right there. All right, well, you made it through your workout. That was it, that's what we had. Isn't that amazing? All right, we're gonna stretch out and get you on with your day. This workout you can come back to anytime. It is full body, you worked everything. Tell me something we missed. I think we got it all. Okay, so let's go ahead and start stretching, open our chest. The only thing I didn't do was like push-ups, but we were in renegade rows. We were in our seesaws, and so our chest did get activated. We also did front raises. Everything, those all worked. Our chest is a secondary, okay? Let's take our arms down and back, open up our shoulders. We worked our shoulders. Even on those shoulder presses, your chest was activated, okay? Not a prime mover, they're assisting. Okay, I think we probably did push-ups or something the other day, so. I'm sure. All right, now open your shoulder blades. Do you feel you worked them today? Ooh, I do. Round out center, other side. Awesome work today, awesome job. Just showing up is an awesome thing to do. And now you're feeling uplifted in multiple ways. You rose above all the challenges today. Let's take a reach. Tried something new with me today, unless you've done that core bracer before. Maybe a renegade row was new to you, maybe a seesaw was new to you, or maybe it's been a long time since we've done them. All right, let's take either the floor, side lie, kick back, knee down, heel to butt, or stand. Ignore the gongs and lasers now, it's still just going. Kick that leg forward, sink back. Hand on the standing thigh. Turn, pivot, switch. Roll over. Give a nice little break dance move, turn around. You're on the floor. Knee straight down, heel to the butt. Kick forward, sit down. Hand on the standing thigh. Go up. Come to a standing cat cow, round out, release, round out, release, draw your belly button in, feel how you worked your abs today, roll it all the way up. Also, you need to stretch out, please stretch it out, okay? I'm gonna stretch out my glutes a little bit because they're still tight from the past couple of days, so I don't know what I'm doing, but that's working. Have a great day, thanks so much for joining me. I hope you come back and do this workout again. It was great. Good job. I will see you back here on Friday. We'll be fighting. Bye, guys.